Welcome back, everybody, to Ein Sof Learning. This is episode 2 of our new series where we're answering some questions from my Quizlet that I've been making on Kabbalah the past few months. We're going to pick a random question from this bunch of 592 questions and see what we get. The illumination of which level of the additional soul of the upcoming Shabbat does one receive on Yom Shishi? Ooh, this is a good question. It's a deep question. Let's repeat the question. The illumination of which level of the additional soul of the upcoming Shabbat does one receive on Yom Shishi? So in order to explain this question, I have to take some steps backwards. Every Shabbat, we receive an extra soul. Period. But what dictates the quality of that soul, that extra soul? The vessel, the size of the vessel. Because you can only reveal as much light as you've got space. Therefore, the size of the vessel dictates the quality or amount of the light that becomes revealed as that extra soul on Shabbat. 6 days of the week you're building the vessel, and the 7th day God sanctified. That means that there are blessings. He blessed the 7th day. Therefore, that's when we receive blessings. All of the shefa, all of the abundance that we're looking to receive for our health, for our wealth, for our well-being, whatever. It all stems from that portal that opens on Shabbat. If you've built your vessel, you receive an extra soul, which contains all of what you need to rectify the work that you've got for that week. Meaning all of that portion of the vessel that you've got to build the upcoming week. When Shabbat ends, that extra soul departs. However, this is the one thing that we need to understand, is that this soul that leaves does not leave completely. It partially remains. The extra neshama portion of the soul remains until Sunday evening. The extra ruach portion remains in the body of a person until Monday evening. And the extra nefesh portion of the extra soul that she received the previous Shabbat remains in the body until Tuesday evening. From Tuesday evening to Wednesday evening, you begin receiving from the extra nefesh of the upcoming Shabbat. And on Wednesday evening to Thursday evening, you begin receiving from the extra ruach of the upcoming Shabbat. And from Thursday evening to Friday evening, you're receiving from the extra neshama portion of the upcoming Shabbat. So here it's asking, the illumination of which level of the additional soul of the upcoming Shabbat do we receive on Friday, which really begins from Thursday evening until Friday evening? The answer is neshama. This is the extra neshama of the upcoming Shabbat. You start receiving it from Thursday evening. People think, you know what? Once Shabbat comes, then I'll start acting holy. Until then, hey, let me relax. Forget the mitzvot. I'm going to miss Friday morning prayers. I'm going to sit back and relax. Wrong move. Because in truth, you begin receiving from the extra soul from Tuesday evening. Albeit it's only the extra nefesh portion. But that's still a holy soul. That's a holy light that you're drawing from. And from Thursday to Friday, you've got the neshama portion. So really, you got to act holy, not only on Shabbat, but even during the 6 days, in order that you merit to receive the extra soul, even during the 6 days. It's not enough to only be holy on Shabbat. You got to preserve that sanctity on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and look forward to receiving on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Prepare yourself for the true union, the zivug shalem, that's going to happen between this world and the upper worlds on Shabbat, because that's what's happening on Shabbat. On Shabbat, this world unites with the spiritual realms. It goes up, it elevates, it experiences aliyah. But you're only able to be conscious of it and participate in the goodness that comes as a result of this elevation if you prepared your vessel. No vessel, you miss out. You've got a small vessel, you get that amount. You built a great big vessel, great big piece of the vessel, because you're really one vessel you're building. Every week you're building part of the vessel. So what portion of the vessel did you build? That's the additional soul that is able to enter your vessel. You're letting in more light because you built more vessel. And the moment you got a vessel, the light comes immediately. The moment you make space, the light inhabits that space. So that's the answer to this question. I hope it was clear. Remember that we are receiving an extra soul on Shabbat. We're able to access it during the 6 days. From Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, until Tuesday evening, we're able to retain the extra soul from the previous Shabbat, while Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're receiving from the extra soul of the upcoming Shabbat. That is the system that God created. On Friday, we're receiving the extra neshama portion. That's the answer to this question. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Hey everybody, thanks for watching that video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't be afraid to share this video with your loved ones, as we know that we are trying to reach as many souls as we possibly can with the wisdom of the Torah, specifically its inner dimensions called Kabbalah, which is the mystical secrets that are contained within God's holy Torah. And I invite you to join me on this effort to spreading this wisdom to the four corners of the world so we can prepare for what we've all been waiting for, the final redemption, where Israel will be redeemed along with the righteous Gentiles.